Pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you fling.
All right, what's up, everyone? We are here today with the Prodigy, Victoria Lee. Victoria, how is everything with you, first of all?
Everything's going good, thank you.
I last spoke to you, I think, when you first signed for One Championship back last year. I can't remember when that was. Was that kind of September, October?
Around September.
Yeah, so, okay, how's everything been going since then? We've been waiting for their debut to be announced. It's finally happened. You're going to be fighting at Fists of Fury, February 26th in Singapore. What's it like? You know, nervous, excited, or are you just glad to finally have this fight set?
A little bit of both. I'm feeling the nerves, but mainly I'm excited to go.
It's Sunisa Sarisen is your opponent, I do believe. Have you been scouting her recent fights? She recently beat Rika Ashige, but she lost to Stamp Fairtex. What have you taken from watching those matchups? Any strengths or weaknesses you're looking to exploit there?
I've watched her matches, and she's a tough opponent. She seems to have an aggressive fighting style and a strong judo, but I believe that I'm deeper in every aspect of the game.
The Prodigy, is this a new nickname? You know, you come from Asian MMA royalty. You've got your sister Angela, the one Atomweight champion, unstoppable Angela Lee. You got the warrior Christian Lee, the one lightweight champion. Why the Prodigy? I mean, it's a perfect fit. Obviously, you're stepping into some big shoes there, aren't you?
Yep, I do have some big shoes to fill. My nickname came from when it was first announced that I signed to One Championship. Some people were just throwing out some suggestions, and we went with that one.
It's a pretty good fit, as I said. Are you looking forward to this fight in terms of it might give you a good idea of where you stand in this One Championship Atomweight division, which is pretty stacked, obviously. This seems like the perfect first test for you, I think. Do you agree?
I do agree that this fight will really show where I am in the Atomweight roster.
Yep, and have you been watching the recent Atomweight fights in One? There's been some big performances. Has anyone stood out to you and impressed you? I mean, Meng Bo's had a couple of wins. Stamp lost recently. That was a shock. There was some controversy with did she tap, did she not? Yeah, I mean, who have you been watching and who's impressed you?
I've watched both Mengbo, Stamp's recent. I think the latest fight that I've watched was Stamp versus Rasuhinya. That was a pretty exciting match.
Your sister Angela is pregnant. She's expecting her first child in April. We haven't had an official announcement yet on when this Grand Prix is going to take place. Presuming it still happens, who do you think is best placed to win this Grand Prix? Do you have any prediction or anything for us?
Oh, I'm so excited for the Atomweight Grand Prix to start. I don't have any predictions because the entire whoever's in the tournament it's stacked. I mean, there's so many talented fighters, and I think it's going to make for some really exciting matches. So, I don't know.
What does Angela think? Has she been keeping her eye on these fights as well? Has she been watching her potential next opponent? I mean, I think she told me Denise Sambuanga was the early favorite, but has she said anything to you?
As the champion, of course, she's keeping an eye on the division. Right now, she's just focusing on taking care of her baby, preparing her to come into this world. And I think after this tournament, it will produce a true #1 contender for her belt.
Yeah, and you mentioned it there, Angela, expecting her first baby with Bruno. And obviously your brother, Christian, he's also expecting his first child. So you're going to be a double auntie very soon. How excited are you for that?
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to meet my new niece, my first nieces. It's gonna be so crazy to have some babies running around, and before you know it, they're gonna be on the mats with us.
Like what age did you start? And Christian and Angela and Adrian, I think, is your younger brother, right?
We started pretty early at around like 4 or 5 years old, I think.
So it won't be very long. Is the plan to have a champion in every division or something in One and just dominate all of One Championship with all of the Lees?
Oh, that would be absolutely crazy. But yeah, all of our goal is to one day become a world champion, and who knows.
Is it strange to you? You're only 16, but now you're making your debut, your professional MMA debut in One Championship. You're going to have 2 nieces. Yeah, this is life, isn't it? You're getting older now. All these huge things are coming to you. Are you ready? Are you excited for all these things?
Definitely. I feel like I'm so lucky to have had all of these opportunities, and I'm just excited to start my journey as a professional fighter. Honestly, this is a surreal experience. I can't believe that I'm going to be flying out in 2 days already, but I'm just enjoying the whole journey, and this is going to be a great year for our family.
Who's coming with you? I don't know how many people you're allowed to bring to Singapore. Is your dad, Ken, going to be going there, of course?
Both my mom and dad will be going with me to Singapore, but only my dad will be going with me to the stadium to corner.
Okay. So you can't have Angela, you can't have Christian there, but I'm presuming they're going to be giving you lots of virtual advice over the phone, everything like that. What's it like having those 2 spectacular champions there whenever you want to pick their brains for advice?
Oh, I'm so lucky to have both of them in my corner. They offer me so much valuable advice and techniques and training, and I know that I can always go to them, and they always have the right answer because they've been in my shoes before.
And as we said, you're the prodigy, just 16 years old. What do you say to these people who think, oh, well, she's too young to do MMA, but I believe your brother Christian, he made his debut at the same age, and he's not doing too badly, is he?
Yeah, to the people who say that I'm too young, I train with my family and I train with my team every day, and they're the only ones who matter. I trust in them to let me know that I'm ready to step up, to take this next step up and compete professionally. So.
And Angela said you're even better than she was at the same age.
Oh,
What's it like hearing that from her?
no way. My sister, she's very, she's way better than me. I can't accept that.
All right. Well, I don't want to cause a fight between you two. What about Christian, his next fight? Timothy Nathiukan, he's going to defend his belt in April on One Championship's new show on TNT in America. You know, you all live in Hawaii, you live in America. Is it a special opportunity to see Christian being on that huge stage on primetime TV on a US network? It's got to be cool, hasn't it?
Definitely. I'm so excited for my brother's fight. I really think that it's going to be a good opportunity for not just all the fans in Asia, but now America to see what an amazing champion he is. And his opponent, Timofey, is a good opponent, but my brother's a champ for a reason, and I know that he's going to go out there and he's going to finish him.
Now, what about Angela? She gives birth, I think, in 2 months. How soon is she planning to get back to training? I mean, knowing her, I guess probably the next day or something.
Oh, yeah. I think my sister's due at the end of April, but she's already itching to get back on the mat. She's, as you can see in some of her videos, she's trying to hit mitts and stuff. And I don't think it'll be too long after the baby's born that she'll be back on the mats.
Okay, so you fly out on Thursday. How long is the flight? Have you got to do a stopover somewhere?
Yeah, we have a layover in Japan, and I think it's a total of 20 hours, the flight, the whole trip.
Have you ever had that before, a fight before? I mean, I know you've competed in some amateur competitions, but is this something you think is going to affect you, or you're not bothered about it?
I think this is just making me even more excited. I mean, this is the farthest I've ever gotten to travel for a competition, so I just can't wait, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait either. I think you're the first fight on the card. What's it going to be like opening up the show? Is that extra special for you as well?
Definitely. I feel like I'm so lucky that I have this opportunity to, you know, open up such a stacked card. I mean, there's so many legendary kickboxers on this card, and I feel really lucky to be on it.
Well, we cannot wait to watch you on it as well. Victoria Lee, the Prodigy, making her One Championship debut. Fists of Fury, Singapore, February 26th. Thank you so much, Victoria, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.